Hi guys, welcome back. This is Shrikant. Today in this video we'll be talking about how practically we can implement table partitioning in SQL Server. Okay, so table partitioning is the process of splitting a big table into the smaller table we can call as a partition, right? So to understand the table partition we need to understand a few things like a file group. File group is something like a logical container of files. Then files are the physical things which store actual data. Then partition function are the function where we have to specify the range for the partition. Then partition schema which take the partition function and assign to respective file group. Great. So these are the things. To demonstrate partitioning, I'm creating one table for a sample table. Create table demo partition, and I'm giving two column with that ID name as a varchar 100. Great. I'm creating this table in which database? In database 2. Now this table, if I'm trying to query, I won't get any record because we haven't inserted any data in it, right? So what my intention is I want to store the row in such a way that it should follow some ranges. If I specify 1, so whatever the rows I will add with the 1 value, that will be stored in one partition, and if I am specifying the ID as a 2, then those rows should be added in another partition. This is what my intention is. So to implement the partitioning, what I need to do, I need to go to that respective table. So we can do partitioning two way, one from the GUI, another is from the query prompt. So I will first practically show you from the GUI version, then we will move to the TSQL. So this one is the table which I just created. Just right click on it, go to the storage section. There is an option called as the create partition. Click on that. Here we'll see all the columns which are there in a table. So we need to select the column on which we have to do some partitioning. I am selecting column as ID, going to name. Next I need to give the name for the partitioning function. I am giving as a part FN just for practice purpose. Then next step I have to specify the name for the partition schema. I am giving it as a part schema to easily identify. Next, this is very important step to understand. There you can see the left boundary and the right boundary, and if I select the left boundary, I can see the symbol like a less than equal to, but if I select the right boundary, it will just show me the sign of less than, right? Just understand the difference. This is left boundary means equal, less than or equal, and this is less than, right? Okay, so here we need to specify the file group, on which file group which range will be there. I am specifying the boundary. Let's say I'm specifying I want to store the data less than 1 to 1 in one partition. Next I want to specify the boundary for the ranges from 1 to 2, means I just want to store those data which comes between the 1 and 2 in another partition, right? And just click on the estimate storage. But one thing very important to understand here, if I click on next, I will get the error. Error is the number of file group or range is not valid. Enter the extra file group in addition to the number of boundary value. So why this error is coming? The first of all, this error is coming. Let's say I have inserted the value with ID equal to 3. So will that row will store on the partition or not? On which partition it will be stored? So for that I need to specify some default partition, default file group.